Good evening. I have an idea. If you saw a few of my videos before, if you've been a long-time subscriber of my channel for the past while now, I guess ever since the beginning of last year, I made a few videos that focus more on the social side of cubing. One of them was a video where I interviewed people on why they cube. Another one where I talk about how cubing helped me be more confident socially. And another video where recently, actually this year, I actually made it around February, March, where I talk about why I specifically cube and how it probably also is a little bit relatable to other people as well. And although those didn't really do as well, I really liked the idea of those three videos, and I want to expand on that a bit more, make something bigger out of this idea. I want to make a little documentary where I focus on the social aspect of cubing, whether it'll be competitions, meetups, various other places where cubers can meet, cubing clubs at schools, and I want to make a little documentary talking about that because I feel like aside from the documentary about Max, Park, and Felix, how they became really fast or whatever, I kind of want to focus more on how cubing competitions help people be a bit more social, as it does serve as some sort of meetup. Let's talk about how I want to structure it right now in my mind. The first thing I want to do is talk about the history of cubing, explain more about the hobby, and explain how things go with cubing, how you would solve it and whatever. Not really going to be detailed, I guess, mainly because there's a lot of tutorials on YouTube. Just mainly an explanation on steps on how people solve the cube. And the second thing I want to go over is explain how cubing competitions work and talk more about how competitions not really competitive until you're at a really high level, where if you're just first starting out, how you're basically just trying to compete against yourself and trying to break your own personal records and trying to get faster times in cubing. And that's what I'm going to be doing there. And then now for the third thing, I actually want to go to multiple cubing competitions. I think mainly probably just going to be around like California or so, but maybe if I have the chance to, I might actually try doing this in North American championships, but I'll figure out if I could actually go anything. I want to interview people about a similar question to that first video I made on why they cube, and also talk about what they think makes cubing, of course, like what makes it unique from other hobbies, other sports like basketball, football, volleyball, tennis, or whatever, and various other similarities to other hobbies. And the fourth thing I want to do is go into more detail about some of the answers that people say and talk about how cubing has helped others. And I want to see if anyone, if they're in any cubing clubs or student organizations, and see stuff about it. And also try to interview various other cubers and cubing YouTubers for a TLDR. First thing, I want to explain how cubing works. Number two, talk about cubing competitions, explain how it's really more of like an event. Number three, interview people about what they think about cubing. Number four, explain a lot of the answers and try to make a connection to a broader social topic connected to society today, and interview some other YouTubers and other people about what they think about cubing, why they create content, and how cubing has helped them socially, and also how they grew their channels and everything like that. So I don't know when I'll be able to finish this yet. I don't know if I'm gonna have an exact release date yet, because obviously I haven't really gotten much of the planning done, but like I haven't really have all the details laid out yet, what competitions I'm gonna be going to. But otherwise, I think I'm planning around December or January if I get started with things early, assuming I can actually go to North American championships. But if not, then I also have like various other competitions to go to. There's some I can register for right now, like Agora on June 15th, Nub Open Mission Viejo Summer 2024, and also Western Championships in August. So I can also try to go to like those 3 competitions if I want to do a lot of the interviews or whatever. But I also hope for being able to go to North American Championships, because I think there's going to be a lot of people there, and I think it would be a good place to try to interview people there as well, especially since it's also like a really big competition. And I think with that, thank you all for watching. I don't know if you're gonna be like watching this whole thing or something, but I think as long as you get the idea of what I want to be doing, then that's probably still good. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.